Not the end result I think we all wanted, right? With John Tavares getting the assist on the game-tying goal with under 10 seconds to play to send it into overtime. It took a mere, 46 seconds for the Islanders to win it in overtime. But honest to God, Leaf fans and maybe Islander fans, because they probably want to jump on here and make fun of the Leafs and make fun of John Tavares, but okay. A game in mid-December against the Islanders, I could give a damn. I really don't care. I honestly, I'm ecstatic they got a point out of this game. Because it didn't look like they were going to get one, right? Obviously not being able to score until the dying seconds. But you get that 1 point in a game that you don't expect to get a point from on the road. Fine by me. I'll take that and run with it any day of the week. But let's break this game down. So, first period, the Leafs have some golden chances. Marner's got a breakaway. Yeah, stick handles himself into a pretzel and falls over. Then he has another breakaway, and he drops the pass back. And I'm like, Marner, I'm going to rip your head off, bud. Just shoot the damn puck on a breakaway. Luckily, there was a slash, and there was a power play for the Leafs there. And, of course, Austin Matthews, right, buries one on the power play. It was an interesting little shot. Like, the way he adjusted as he got into the slot and then roofs it on Ilya Sorokin was incredible. 5:50 in the third period, or in the first period. Matthews with his 19th goal of the year on the power play. Nylander and Marner grab assists on the goal, and the Leafs have a 1-0 lead. Great stuff there. But then right after that goal, the wheels fall off for the rest of the first period. Like, they just full on fall apart. Brock Nelson, he scores on a floater from the point. Not great. Casey Cizikas scores late. And look, as a pure hockey fan, I'm assuming Matt Martin's hurt, correct? I haven't looked at the Islanders stuff in forever. Yeah, he's out with an upper body injury. I don't know how serious it is or whatnot. Still not fully recovered. So either way, I love that Clutterbuck, Martin, Cizikas line. It's just been around forever. But it's just a greasy line that's going to just hit everything that moves. And it's a fun watch. But Casey Cizikas scoring a goal in tight with under 2 to play in the period. Yeah, that stings. And you're down 2-1 after 1 period of play. Shots on goal are 14-9 in favor of the Islanders after 1. And it was 5 or 6 to 1 to the Leafs. Tells you how lopsided it was after that Leafs opening goal. All right? Then we go to the second period, and a minute 10 in, Cal Palmieri is right in the slot. There's 5 Leafs below the hash marks, and I'm like, that's not pretty. And it just beats Samsonov clean, and I understand, whoa, this shouldn't be happening, this is not good. You want a guy to make a big save for you. You know what I mean? That's the thing about Joe Woll. Look at that Ottawa game, right? The Leafs weren't playing well, but he made some incredible saves to propel you to a victory. Now, yes, he had to leave the game, obviously, but to that point, they were up 4-2 when he left the game, or 3-2. 3-2 when he left the game because of him. You know, and you'd like to see Samson make one of those big saves, right? Maybe a big blocker save or a big save anywhere in that early going in the second period or in the first, right? Because at that point, it was 3 goals on 15 or 16 shots, and it's not looking pretty early on for Samsonov. But then, John Tavares tips in a shot from, Connor Timmins? Yeah, it was Connor Timmins. Past Ilya Sorokin, and just like that, John Tavares at point number 999. McCabe gets the other assist at 7:43, and it's a whole new hockey game, right? Not even halfway through the game. It's only a 1-goal game. Lots of hockey to play. Well, in that second period, Leafs outshoot the Islanders 14-11, and they play a much better second period. Their forecheck was awesome. I'm loving what Matthew Knies is bringing. I understand the points really aren't there for him right now, but the forecheck pressure that he is just putting on guys. They dump it in the corner, Knies is going in hot. Because he knows he's realized the size and the speed of the NHL, and he knows he's big. He knows he can use his size, and he is. So I'm loving what we're seeing from Matthew Knies. And in the third period, it was all Leafs. Yeah, a couple mishaps here and there, like Connor Timmins flubbing a pass. He was, sure, he can snap a pass when he has the puck on his stick, but how many times is it bobbled off his stick or he flubs a pass? It just seems like it happens way too often for Connor Timmins. But obviously no goals happen. Leafs pull the goalie. They're firing everything at Sorokin. He's making some massive saves late in the game. And then a point shot from Willie Nylander gets tipped by Tavares enough that Sorokin has to, he can't freeze it. He's got to just react and make the save, and it comes free to Morgan Rielly, who buries it with 7 seconds, or I think it was under 7 seconds left in regulation. And initially, Rielly's jacked up, everyone's pumped, and then Tavares' reaction, because he knows he tipped it, was like at Rielly, like, yeah! And Rielly's like, oh my God! And everyone starts freaking out. The bench clears, and they all embrace JT. Point number 1,000 for Captain John Tavares. And I know Islander fans are butthurt, and they didn't want to see this probably tonight, but for Leaf fans, it's great. And Islander fans, the only thing they're going to come up with is, well, we won the game. We got the 2 points. That's nice. You blew a 2-goal lead, and you blew a lead with 7 seconds left to give us 1. So, thank you for that. It's mid-December. Who cares? I just love it that John Tavares got number 1,000 in a barn that everyone hates his guts in right now. It's fantastic. He's been hearing it since he left. And he got number 1,000 in the barn. His dad losing his mind up in the rafters, and you love every second of it. Shots on goal in the third period, 15-4 in favor of the Leafs. And they get that goal to tie it. And then a 2-on-1 in overtime. Bo Horvat finishes off a gorgeous pass from Matthew Barzal. And the Islanders win it 4-3 in OT. Shots on goal were actually 2-1 Leafs in overtime, 40-30 for the game. And Ilya Sorokin is fantastic. He's one of the better goaltenders in the NHL, and he showed you that late in this game. But I didn't think he was spectacular today, but he made some really big saves late in the game to at least keep it a 1-goal lead for most of the third period. I don't know. The Islanders sat back and didn't look very good. Special teams-wise, I love that the referees let them play. 1 power play each. The Leafs scored on theirs, and the Islanders did not score on theirs. And the Leafs penalty kill quietly is playing fantastic hockey. Remember when we were talking about early in the season how they were like bottom 3 in the league in penalty kill, and it was a painful look? They're now like 16th going into play today. Much, much better on the PK. And that 1 kill was with David Camp in the box. So that's something to keep an eye on. Oh yeah, by the way, Sheldon Keefe. I don't want to say I don't have a bone to pick with you, but for the love of God, can we not see Camp, Gregor, and Reeves out there against Barzal, Horvat, or whoever the hell was on that line? Like, they were getting hemmed in all game. Well, no shit, man. You're facing those guys. Of course they are. Where's your shutdown line? Because it ain't that. Sorry. With Ryan Reeves on the ice, it ain't no shutdown line. So, not sure what was going on there, but it is what it is. Ilya Samsonov, 4 goals on 30 shots. Again, I didn't think he played a horrible game, but if you would have liked him to make one of those extra saves, right? That's kind of what you always say about good goaltenders make the saves they're supposed to make, but great goaltenders make the extra saves. And Sorokin did that today for the Islanders to keep them getting 2 points. And Joe Woll did it for the Leafs against Ottawa to get them 2 points there. And Ilya Samsonov didn't do that today, but he was good enough to get them a point. Key players today, Austin Matthews had a goal and 11 shots on goal and rung 2 posts as well. So he was buzzing all game long. That line was great. JT obviously had a 2-point night, was a +1, so good job from him. Rielly with a goal, but it was a -2. Did have 5 shots on net. Nylander a couple assists. Timmins got an assist and somehow was an even player. Jake McCabe had an assist, Marner with an assist, and that's all she wrote for the points-wise. Leafs fans, next up for the Buds. And you know what? With the Red Wings losing right now 4-2 to the Dallas Stars, if that does hold, the Leafs will still be 3rd in the division, okay, behind Florida. We'll be 3 points behind Florida with 2 games in hand. So you're not in a bad spot here. And you'd be a point up on the Islanders, or on the Red Wings with 2 games in hand. So you're not in a bad spot. You continue to grab points. The point streak keeps going, but a tough one tomorrow. On my birthday, the Leafs take on the New York Rangers at MSG, and it looks like Martin Jones getting the start. Happy birthday to me. You get to watch Martin Jones. Yeah, yippee! 7 o'clock puck drop there. It's going to be a tough one. They're not on a back-to-back. The Leafs are on the second night of a back-to-back where they had to play a hint of overtime. And you got your guy who hasn't started a game for you this year, and Martin Jones in the cage, and who has been awful with the Marlies. We'll see how that goes, all right? So you know what? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, and John Tavares getting point number 1,000 against the Islanders, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game, would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you've not done so already, and I will talk to you guys, of course, Raptors edition very shortly as they dropped 136-130 to the New York Knicks in New York and have lost 4 in a row and are now 9-14. We'll talk about that very shortly. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, they're back in action like we talked about tomorrow night as they're at Madison Square Garden taking on the Rangers. 7 o'clock puck drop there. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And John Tavares is 1,000. We'll talk to you guys then.